Hey y'all, it's your girl Empress Cheryl. About to get a message that you need to hear at the time that you come across this video. Okay, so a message that you need to hear at the time that you come across this video. This will be a blackout reading, so do not worry about what's on the screen. Just tune in to the words that I am saying or the sound of my voice or whatever you need to tune in to. Just listen, all right? I would like to invite my spirit guides, your spirit guides, and the Holy Spirit to come protect us during this reading. Give us clear and accurate insight on the messages that need to be heard at the time of this video. Now's the time for you to get grounded and move in the direction of where you desire to go. There's this energy here of like maybe someone feeling stuck or stagnant, but I get it's more so of like maybe even out of fear. Out of fear of moving forward, maybe out of like, even if it isn't fear of moving forward, maybe it's like fear of something or someone, or you know what I'm saying, some situation or something like that. But Spirit is saying like more so here, the key for you would be to ground yourself, like come back to yourself. Like there may be and I'm getting like come back to yourself in the sense of understanding, like understanding your position, understanding your power, understanding, like it's kind of like getting your mind right in a situation. Like it's just like you may be, if you're feeling like you're unsure of something, get into a space of becoming grounded so that you are sure, okay? So that you receive the clarity that you need, because being stuck, being in a situation of being being confused, that's not your true self. You know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of like it's giving me your true self knows the direction to go. So being confused about something is not, it's not you being in your true nature. It's not you being like, you know what I'm saying? It's for you to be clear. Right now, the energy is for you to be clear so that you know how to move forward, so that you can move forward without fear. So Spirit is wanting you to get clear, come back to yourself, get this understanding, and it may be something. There may be like some sort of revelation that shocks you once you get clear. I'm getting the mindset of like many of you may need to like at this time start really going into meditation. Like really getting quiet, getting still, like sitting with self and like really seeing what comes to you so you know the path forward. 333, okay? So that you know, so that you truly know the path forward and can honor that path. Yeah, it's this heavy energy on you needing to trust your instinct as well. So it's like if it's something that's like throwing you off, or you feel like you going against your instinct, that's when you need to sit with self. There could be there's this energy here of like being generous. So maybe you need to, you know, if you're questioning whether you being overly generous, too generous with your time, your energy, your whatever, uh, look into that. Trust your instinct on that. Get still with self to, you know what I'm saying, like realize if that's what it is, because there may be a nudge just trying to kind of like get you back on track is essentially what I'm getting as well. There may be and I'm getting like with this, there's like some of you honestly may be coming into like new understanding of your spiritual gifts, or maybe like really acknowledging. I'm just getting more so like the energy here of acknowledging your ability to center self and be directed by spirit is essentially what I'm getting here. And it's like maybe you weren't acknowledging it before or recognizing it before or something like that. Yeah, with the Hierophant card coming out, it's like many of you aren't realizing like how strong your connection is with spirit. And it's like I'm getting the sense that if when things start to feel off or when you start to seem confused about something, like that's because spirit is like trying to redirect your path, trying to get you to, you know, really think about something, like really pause and analyze something before you take a step forward. And it's for you to like sit and be clear on that. But many of you are like, it's like I get the sense of you doubting your own intuition or doubting your own, even some of you maybe doubting your own ability to guide others or speak on a particular topic or particular manner, or you know what I'm saying, something like that. And I'm getting, it's like spirit is wanting you to acknowledge, and if it's not like already like spirit wanting you to already acknowledge this, like I feel like this may be a gift that is coming towards you. It's like you being able to like show up in someone's life and be a guide. But so that's a message. But I'm also getting, it's you have to also understand when it's this energy of you also having to understand like when to pull back as well, like when to give. It could even be when to give messages. Like you need to recognize when it's a time to give messages, like follow your instinct on the messages that you get when speaking to others. Yes. And then the High Priestess came out. It's sometimes it's like you're gonna have to find a balance of when to speak on something and when not, when to just know, because you're getting, and I'm getting the sense that you may be getting more insight, like more insight may be coming to you. That may be your gift. And it may be like you having to determine at which times will you speak on this manner, or which times will you just keep something concealed. And it could be like if you're deciding to speak on sacred knowledge, are you wanting to express that, or are you wanting to just know and, you know, have an understanding for that? It's kind of like this mindset of you being able to determine, or you getting a nudge by spirit on knowing like when to share something, when not to share something. You know what I'm saying? But all in all, I'm getting like there's wisdom that's coming to you. There's knowledge that's coming to you that is not known. It's not known by everyone else. It's not easily accessible to everyone else as well. And then it's requiring you to get centered with self. It's requiring you to get centered with self. I'm getting like you may get like There may be like new ideas that are coming to you that you're wanting to like push forward in as well. You may be sharing ideas to someone in a position of authority, or you may be gaining this insight and expressing your ideas as a person in a position of authority, is what I'm getting as well. There's also this energy of some people missing out just because they're not seeing something, not recognizing something, not being willing to recognize something, not being open to something as well. So, okay, so kind of like the another energy that I'm getting here is like, say you get a nudge and you share something with someone. Say you get some sort of insight, you share it with someone. Um this that individual will have to be open and receptive to what it is that you are like saying, to the ideas that you are sharing. If they are not, there could be some sort of cycle that is closing out for them, and it could be some sort of missed opportunity, and that's not for you to dwell on, is essentially what I'm getting. Like, it's for you to share the message that you receive, share the ideas that you get to them, and leave it at that. Is for them to then act on what you have shared, is essentially what I'm getting, and then your job is done. So okay, so I'm getting this energy of like, many of you may be trying to stay in spaces, in places, in interactions with individuals too long. And it's like, because maybe you're trying to get someone to understand, you're trying to get someone to see things the way that you see things. But I get the message that's coming out here is like, no. When spirit gives you like the message to share with someone, when spirit is wanting you to like give some sort of insight or give some sort of information, that's for you to just pass on that information, not for you to try to do any additional molding or tweaking or convincing or anything like that. No, it's for you to share that information. It's for them to take it and receive it if they are available and ready to receive it. And if not, then that cycle closes, that period closes, that period ends. Like, your job there is done. So it's giving me, because the world card fell out under the Six of Pentacles, so it's giving me the energy of like, you needing to understand when to close out cycles. You need to understand when your giving is enough, when you have given too much, when it's time for you to like pause on that, when it's time for you to walk away, from a situation. When, you know what I'm saying, like, it's for you to understand when something isn't being received. When something isn't being received for that to be that, you know what I'm saying, for you to take that as, all right, that wasn't, you know what I'm saying, that wasn't it, that wasn't the time, that was, that was their loss, they couldn't see it, you know what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm getting from that. Okay, so let's see. Spirit, is there any additional messages or any additional advice? Any additional advice that you'd like to provide? We have the snow leopard here. It says, take some time out of your usual life and spend it in solitude. Then we have the Hawaiian owl. Your ancestral spirit guides are offering you guidance now, so pay close attention to signs and omens from them. Okay? Again, for many of you, you may be I'm getting a note again. Okay, so it's giving me this energy of like maybe you overplaying your part in someone's life. Recognize that and remove yourself from the situation if need be. Okay? So that's what I'm getting. Like, don't overplay your part in situations. If you feel like you were led to a particular situation for a particular reason or to give a specific message, do that. Give that message. Let that, you know what I'm saying? Let that be that. If you feel like it is not being received or if you feel like something is not being reciprocated, it it's time for you to, you know what I'm saying? Like you've done your job is essentially what I'm getting. It's time for you to go your way. I'm getting on to the next one. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like your guys may be leading you, then leading you somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm getting. So just pay close attention to signs. Pay close attention to like I'm also getting just like the energy or feedback or something like that that you're getting from others or from someone else as well, and then understand when it's time for you to close out on a cycle and move on to something else and just count it as that wasn't that time was up, that time was done. All right, so those are the messages that I'm getting here. Y'all take the messages that resonate for you in your situation. Take care and have a jazzy day.